Journey to the West, Chapter 7. Out of the furnace, under the mountain.
It is said that Sun Wukong was caught by Erlang God and Taisheng Laojin. Through the pipebone, you can't use spells. The heavenly being took him to the demon slayer platform, ready to kill him. The Jade Emperor ordered, "Cut this demon monkey to me." The heavenly soldier raised his broadsword and slashed down. With a bang, the broadsword broke. Sun Wukong doesn't even have a mark on his neck. Change the gun to stab, the tip of the gun is bent. Change the arrow to shoot, the arrow is broken. The knife can't cut, the gun can't stab, and any weapon is useless. The Jade Emperor said, "Burn it with fire." The soldiers threw Sun Wukong into the furnace. After burning for a long time, Sun Wukong yawned. "Shit no." The Jade Emperor said again, "Strike with lightning." The thunder electric mother rumbled and chopped. Monkey King stood in the middle and tickled, saying it was comfortable. The Jade Emperor had no choice but to ask the gods who could cure this demon monkey. Taisheng Laojin stood up and said, "Your Majesty." The monkey ate a peach. "I drank royal wine and stole my golden elixir, refined into the indestructible body of King Kong. Why don't you give him to me and put him in the gossip furnace to refine? He ate so many golden pills, I refined him into pills." The Jade Emperor nodded in agreement. Taisheng Laojin brings Sun Wukong back to Tusi Palace. Push forward the 8 trigrams furnace and light a fire. 6 boys take turns fanning. This stove is divided into 8 directions. Sun Wukong is hiding in the sun position. With wind and no fire, fire cannot burn him. Only the smoke is bad. He was smoked to tears, so he had to close his eyes and endure it. I practiced like this for 49 days. On the 49th day, Taisheng Laojin said, "Open the stove and take the pills." The boy opened the furnace door. Sun Wukong suddenly opened his eyes. He was smoked for 49 days and his eyes became red. You can see through everything, that's what came after. The golden eye. Sun Wukong jumped out of the stove and kicked over the 8 trigrams furnace. A few red-hot bricks fell to the world and became a flaming mountain. Taisheng Laojin reached out to grab it. Sun Wukong pushed it casually, pushed Laojin on all fours. Sun Wukong took out the golden hoop. In a flash in the wind, it became thick in the mouth of the bowl, and it was beaten all the way out. Hit people when you see them, smash things when you see them. Heavenly soldiers and heavenly generals were beaten all over the place. He hit all the way to the gate of Linxio Treasure Hall. Wang Lingwen blocked the way with a golden whip, and the two fought in the dark. 36 lay generals also came to help, surrounding Sun Wukong. But Sun Wukong's golden hoop dance is tiger and tiger. One person beats dozens of people without falling behind. The Jade Emperor panicked when he heard the movement in the temple. "Tell the guard to go to the west and invite the Buddha." The guards flew to Lingshan and saw the Buddha. "Get on your knees and say, 'Buddha, this is bad. Monkey 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 king havoc in heaven. It's about to enter the Linxio Palace. Jade Emperor, please go and help." The Buddha said to the Bodhisattvas, "Wait, I'll be right back." The Tathagata brought Nuo Jai to the heavenly palace. "I saw Sun Wukong playing lively. Shout out, Sun Wukong, stop." Sun Wukong looked back and saw a great monk with golden light all over his body. He took the golden hoop and asked where you were a monk. "Dare to meddle in my business." The Tathagata smiled slightly. "I am Sakya Muni of Western Elysium. I heard that you are making trouble in heaven, so I came to see it." "Why are you making such a fuss?" Sun Wukong said that the old man of the Jade Emperor has been sitting in the dragon chair for so long. It's time to change. As the saying goes, the emperor takes turns doing it, and he will come to my house next year. Tell him to move out and give me Tiangong. Otherwise, I'll keep making trouble. The Tathagata smiled. "You little monkey. What ability do you have to dare to say that you want to occupy the heavenly palace?" Sun Wukong patted his chest. "I will change 72 somersault clouds. A somersault is 108,000 miles. I also ate peach, drink imperial wine and steal golden pills. I have become an unbreakable body. Why can't I be the Jade Emperor? Then I'll make a bet with you. If you win, I will ask the Jade Emperor to give you the Tiangong. If you lose, go back to Huaguo Mountain and stop making trouble." Sun Wukong asked, what to bet on. The Tathagata stretched out his palm. You said a somersault is 108,000 miles away. Then you do a somersault. If you can fly out of my palm, you win. If you can't fly out, even if you lose. Sun Wukong almost laughed out loud. He wondered if this monk was stupid. How big is his palm? And he said yes. Okay. It's a deal. The Tathagata stretched out his hand, and Sun Wukong jumped on it. He took a deep breath and flipped out in a somersault. The wind is whirring in my ears, and the clouds under my feet are brushing back. He did somersault after somersault for a long time. Suddenly, I saw 5 red meat pillars in front of me, holding onto a blue sky. Sun Wukong thought to himself that this should be the end of the sky. I'll leave a mark in case the monk doesn't admit it. He plucked out a hair and turned it into a pen. A line of words was written on the pillar in the middle. Monkey Heaven is here for a visit. He peed under the first pillar. Then a somersault flipped back and landed on the palm of the Tathagata. Sun Wukong said triumphantly, "Monk, I've dug it out and flown to the end of the sky. I left words there and urinated. If you don't believe me, go and see for yourself." The Tathagata scolded, "You piss monkey. When did it fly out of my palm? Look down for yourself." Sun Wukong looked down. There is a line of words on the middle finger of the Tathagata's right hand. It was he who wrote that the great sage of Monkey Heaven came here to visit. There is also a smell of urine next to the thumb. Sun Wukong was taken aback. Impossible. Obviously I flew to the end of the sky. Why is it still in your palm, Tathagata? Don't you understand? You didn't fly out of my palm at all. Sun Wukong was in a hurry, pulled out the golden hoop and wanted to fight. The Tathagata flipped his hand. 5 fingers become 5 mountains, 5 elements of gold, wood, water, fire and earth. Hula pressed down. Sun Wukong wanted to run, but it was too late. The mountain weighed heavily on him. Sun Wukong struggled desperately, head and hands scratching around outside, just about to break free. Nuo said, "Buddha, this monkey seems to be coming out." The Tathagata took out a post from his sleeve. There are 6 gold characters written on it. Omani Dami. He handed the post to Nuo and pasted it on the top of the mountain. Nuo flew to the top of the mountain and posted the post on the stone. As soon as the post was posted, the 5 mountains immediately became extremely heavy. Hold Sun Wukong tightly. Unearthed in stone by director Yamane. Connect his body to the mountain. Sun Wukong can no longer move. Only the head and one hand are exposed. The Tathagata summoned the land god and the mountain god. Say, "You stay here. Hungry, give him iron balls. If he is thirsty, give him copper juice. When the day he is full of disaster, someone will naturally come to rescue him." The Tathagata arranged everything, and brought Nuo with him. Kasyapa has gone back to the west. In the heavenly palace, the Jade Emperor heard that Sun Wukong was being pressed under the 5 Elements mountain. Big sigh of relief. He held a banquet to thank the Buddha. Invite all the gods to drink together to celebrate. The entire heavenly palace returned to calm, and Sun Wukong was pressed under the 5 Elements mountain. Only one head and one hand can be exposed. Wind blowing, sun, rain and snow. No one talks to him, no one to play with him. He is called Tiantian Shu, and the earth is not spirit. He regretted that he shouldn't have been so impulsive and shouldn't have made trouble in the palace. But what good is regret? He can only wait, waiting for the savior who doesn't know when it will appear. This is 500 years.